Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to discuss about how Ash Ketchum got done dirty in the Unova region. First of all, let's talk about how Ash's Pikachu literally lost to a level 5 Snivy. Prior to this, Pikachu literally defeated many Pokemon. Even in the beginning, Pikachu literally defeated a fully evolved Dragonite, two legendary Pokemon, that being Latios and Regice. Even though it fainted to a Latios, it was pretty recent, and Ash literally just traveled to like Unova after that. And yes, I know Zekrom's lightning powers did have something to do with Pikachu getting sick and not being able to use electric attacks, but in my opinion, that's not really an excuse, because a single quick attack from Pikachu should be able to take out the Snivy. So yeah. And before you say, oh, Pokemon levels don't actually matter in the anime, it just matters about strategy, look at this clip of Ash's Charizard. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that levels do matter when it comes to Pokemon, even in the anime. As you saw in that clip, Ash's Charizard destroyed a Chikorita. On top of that, Pikachu used a full-on quick attack. That should be way more than enough to take out a level 5 Snivy, because this Pikachu was level 100. That Charizard didn't even use any moves, and its pure fat literally just defeated the Rattata. And its pure smelly breath literally defeated the Pidgey. So, and that Charizard was way lower level than Pikachu was. This already gives Trip, Ash's new rival, a bad impression on him. And this dude already is arrogant as hell, and he thinks he's Paul when he's not even like that. On top of that, Ash's Pokemon were so underwhelming. Ash had all 3 starter Pokemon, which he never had before, and he still didn't evolve a single one aside from Pignite, and that's not even fully evolved. Like, how are you gonna do that, bro? Honestly, this is a team that Ash really should have had, except he should have obviously fully evolved the Oshawott and Scraggy. He should have just fully evolved everything. I also wish that Ash had Hydreigon, because it's such a cool Pokemon and it's pretty iconic in the Unova region. And the regions before, Ash always had some kind of iconic Pokemon. Like in the Johto region, he had Heracross. The Kanto region, he had a Charizard. And in the Sinnoh region, he had Infernape. So I feel like the main Pokemon in Unova was Hydreigon. And I really wish Ash had the Hydreigon, which would be really cool. Now let's talk about like the side people of the show. This doesn't really relate to how Ash got done dirty, but I just want to talk about how Unova and the season of Black and White was kind of bad because of the side characters as well. Because Iris said she wanted to become a Dragon Master, but like she had like an Excadrill, Emolga, Axew, and had one Dragon type Pokemon, which was Dragonite. Now let's talk about Silent. He was just like a Brock, but like way worse. Like bro really thought he could replace the GOAT Brock, and his Pokemon literally sucked. His gem sucks. Everything about him literally sucks. Now we gotta talk about the worst league loss ever. Ash versus Cameron. This dude didn't even place that high. He did almost as bad as he did in Kanto. And that's like not saying something, because in Kanto he just started out as a trainer, and Ash had some like good experience. Like he became the Frontier Brain. He was the Orange Islands champion. He did really well against the Sinnoh League, and like the only reason why he lost was because he was against Tobias, a literal legendary Pokemon user. And after all that, he still loses to Cameron because of his terrible Unova team. Honestly, I feel bad for Crocodile. It was literally the only Pokemon that Ash had that was good, and Ash barely used it in the league. And he could have low-key won against Cameron if he used Crocodile. I feel like it could have easily beaten his Hydreigon, which swept through like most of Cameron's team. And I feel like even though his Pokemon were trash, I feel like Cameron's Pokemon were even worse. aside from the Hydreigon and Lucario. So I feel like with the teamwork of Crocodile, Pikachu, and the rest of his like Pokemon, maybe Pignite, because it did fine, and even like Oshawa, it did damage his Pokemon, like his Hydreigon. So I feel like they could have clutched something up. Unfezant was a complete waste. It literally died to one Circle Throw, a fighting type, and Unfezant's fully evolved. Riolu isn't even evolved, but it still beat Unfezant in a one-move attack, which Unfezant should be resistant to. Honestly, his Sinnoh League performance was so good, and I feel like he should have at least deserved the win here, because, dude, his Sinnoh League was amazing. I know I keep saying that, but that's how much it is, how good it was. And Fernape did really well against Paul's Electivire. That was iconic. And I think that after all that growth that Ash went through, he should have deserved to win the Unova League. It was also Ash's mistake too, because even in Hoenn, he was already an Elite 4 level trainer, or somewhere a little below that, because when he battled the Frontier Brain, that means you are at least Elite 4 level, because those Frontier Brains are like equal or even better than Elite 4. For example, the Articuno user, he's probably better than the Elite 4 Brandon and that grass type user. And Swallow literally defeated a Venusaur, which is really cool. And Sceptile even defeated a Shiftry and a Claydol, which I think is really impressive. And then a generation later, he did well. Then Unova, oh my god. Dude, it's so bad. Like, it really is that bad. I'm not even exaggerating it. And honestly, Unova is such a cool region. And I played the games before, but like, dude, the anime gives it such a bad reputation.